Ooh, Gamergate 2 just got a whole lot more exciting because, as you know, Black Girl Gamers decided to send a cease and desist to That Part Place, and now That Part Place has responded. We're going to take a look at this response because it is just icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae, pure excellence and brilliance. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, and with there being no shortage of information when it comes to Gamergate 2, this is something we all need to see. Now, I do first want to go over to the cease and desist that was sent by Black Girl Gamers, so you guys had the full context. This is from Valiant Renegade, so this is what the Black Girl Gamers lawyers sent to That Part Place. Also, as I've mentioned before on other podcasts, I don't like That Part Place. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of John F. Trent. However, because I'm not in an echo chamber, and because I don't let my emotions rule me, I am fully in support of them in the way they're handling this matter, because they are both legally and, frankly, morally in the right here. So whether or not I like them doesn't alter the fact that I'm absolutely going to side with them on the matter of what is objectively correct. But this says, please be advised that our firm has been retained by Miss J.N. Lopez, CEO of Black Girl Gamers. As you know, they're even using as you know, Miss Lopez, BGG, is well known in the gaming community. No, she was not. Miss Lopez was not well known in the gaming community. No one knew about her until literally a couple months ago when they decided to start sticking their noses in places that didn't belong. The fact is, now she's well known, and it's for a negative reason. She will continue to live in infamy as she has no real support amongst anybody in the gaming community that actually knows what's going on. But yes, try and throw her weight around as if she's some big name in the gaming community, like Asmongold or, Max Dude or someone. Our firm was retained because Miss Lopez observed a series of unwarranted and defamatory attacks against her character and reputation made by you and various online commentators who follow or share your views. The false, unwarranted, and defamatory attacks are also directed at Black Girl Gamers. Additionally, Ms. Lopez observed you have publicly used her name, image, and likeness without her prior authorization on your website, thatpartplace.com. Exactly. They do not need her permission to do so. They are a news site. Like, imagine if that was the case. If this was how, lawsuits worked, TMZ would never be allowed to share a single photo of a celebrity. Like, imagine Daniel Radcliffe suing TMZ because some reporter took his picture and they ran it in an article. That's what happens. That's how the news cycle works. This is not defamation by any sense of the word. But again, they know that. That's why they sent a cease and desist instead of just starting an outright lawsuit, because there's actually no legal grounds to fall under. We demand that you immediately cease and desist from posting or displaying any videos and or comments about Miss Lopez and Black Girl Gamers. We demand that by April 5th, 2024, you remove any and all links and references to videos, i.e. YouTube or Twitch, that comments upon and visually depicts Miss Lopez and or the Black Girl Gamer brand. You know what? Here's what I have to say to that. We're going to go ahead, we're going to have to Google right now, and we're going to Google, oh my God, I'm blanking on her name already, J.N. Lopez. We're gonna see J.N. Lopez, CEO of Black Girl Gamers. There we go. Look at all this. Look at all this is going on in a YouTube video right now. Completely A-OK. Completely legal. The fuck you gonna do about it? Oh, this is amazing. Video commentary and comments posted online that attack Ms. Lopez's moral character and accuse her and Black Girl Gaming in engaging in unlawful or discriminatory hiring and retention practices, hurtful, baseless, and defamatory. The accusations that you levied against Ms. Lopez and Black Girl Gamers are simply untrue and demonstrably false. See, if they are demonstrably false, then take it to court. Let's see how that works. Let's see how when you take it to court and all this information comes out in discovery, if it's actually demonstrably false. Because if it is, then you should very well have grounds for an actual lawsuit. I would go ahead, play this game, flip that coin. I'm very interested in how this turns out. But of course, you're not going to, because you got no legal grounds to stand on, because once again, That Part Place did their due diligence. They never accused her of verifiably, factually, with these hiring practices, these discriminatory hiring practices. They just said, it seems like this is what could be going on. They're making possible assertions, which there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with opinion journalism. We see it all the time in places like, the Daily Wire. They've got their opinion columns, or if CNN has their opinion columns. But because this gaming website has an opinion column that you don't like because they disagree with you ideologically, you want to call it something that it isn't. You want to call it defamation. Well, we're not going to check out the entire thing, because let's be real. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I want to get to their response. This is That Part Place's response. Here is That Part Place's official response to the cease and desist letter sent on behalf of Black Girl Gamers. And they tag them. They tag them. The balls on that part place. You love to see it. And it is much shorter. It is a very short response letter. Dear Mr. Morris, we represent that part place, its principals and employees, and we write in response to yours of March 27th, 2024. We have reviewed your demands and on consideration find them both meritless and ridiculous. For these reasons, your demands are rejected in whole, and we consider the matter closed. Please direct any further inquiries that may be necessary to the undersigned by email. Very truly yours, Ronald D. Coleman. And this is from the D. Hillen Law Group. So, your move, Black Girl Gamers. How are you gonna handle this? How is Missive J.N. Lopez, the one who potentially has discriminatory hiring practices in her place of business, Black Girl Gamers, that very well could be true, but also may or may not be true? How is this gonna go over for you? I'm genuinely interested. So yeah, I also want to look at some of the comments to see what people are saying. Ron's the best Coleman there ever was. I would have probably removed his contact information from a Twitter post, posted at his direction. Oh, so homeboy, Part Play says it was posted at his direction. Ron Coleman, it's everywhere. They can't hurt us. Look at this. So this is the lawyer right here. Oh, no wonder Black Girl hates him so much. He's an Orthodox Jew. Of course Black Girl Gamers can't stand this guy. Political conservative, Mr. John B. Coleman, commercial litigation, speech, trademarks, econ nerd, podcast culmination, not legal advice ever. I mean, yeah, damn, okay, I did not realize I'd heard Ron Coleman's name, but I did not realize just how integral he was. Almost 250,000 followers on X. That's pretty insane. But yeah, he wants his information out there. Because yeah, again, what are they going to do? They're going to send a harassment campaign after an Orthodox Jew lawyer, see how that plays out for him? Yeah, send your harassment campaigns after Cabrutus and after online gaming gamers and content creators like myself, or like, Hypnotic, or Classic Cage. Go for it. But try and send your harassment campaign towards a place of business with the legitimacy that Coleman has. I wonder how that's going to play out. Lamau, Ron Coleman, awesome. Laughing and lawyer, as it should be. Now, let's compare this to the comments on the Black Girl Gamers side of things. Actually, okay, this came from Yellow Flash guy, or Vigilant Renegade, though, so, yeah, never mind, or Valiant Renegade, my apologies. So, probably not going to see a lot of individuals in support of this. Oh, well, that is sad. I love your succinct and direct response. May all you be safe and healthy. And that's all it took. That is all it took, was a succinct response. Just like, we find them both meritless and ridiculous. For these reasons, your demands are rejected in whole, and we consider the matter closed. that is read between the lines for suck it, bitches. Like, that's really what's going on here. Again, they've got no case. We all knew they had no case, and there's all the accusations that were made. If you guys have been following the story, haven't been following the story, again, were potentialities, which is a very clever way for that part place to have handled this situation. A very clever way for that part place to say, this is what is going on. However, we can't verify if it's going on, so these are our opinions. And, well, there's nothing defamatory about an opinion, because they just leave it up to your own interpretation. Now, frankly, when you have a website that Black Girl Gamers has that says, 100% minority owned, and when they make you fill out all your demographic information when you try to apply for them, when you look at their entire employee base or member base and see that, yeah, not a lot of diversity in this group that champions diversity, well, it makes you wonder, do they actually have these hiring practices? If you don't, it should be very easy to show that. I mean, show us the white guy you got on staff, and show us his data hire, because wouldn't it be amazing if Black Girl Gamers try to be like, look at us, we don't have discriminatory hiring practices, because they hired some random white dude to be their token white guy like a day ago. That would actually be kind of amazing, because yeah, I'd like to see that date of when he was hired, please, so that we know that you're not just doing this for optics after all this is coming to fruition. Because you got nothing in a lawsuit. But again, I want this lawsuit to happen. I think this lawsuit happening could be the stake in the coffin, the nail in the coffin, the stake to the vampire's heart of Gamergate 2. Because if this does go to discovery, which, like Hypnotic pointed out, could take a couple of years or whatnot. We all know that the court system's backed up. But if we see this go to discovery and all this information comes out about the three-letter organizations, like we already know that the DHS, the ADL, the Department of Homeland Security, Security, the Anti-Defamation League, the damn United Nations have funded people like Weird Ghost, Chris Kindred, Sweet Baby Inc. So why would we not believe they've done the same for Black Girl Gamers? And when all that information comes out in Discovery, that would be front page news. At this point, it won't just be small organizations, no offense to That Part Place, but small organizations like That Part Place covering this sort of stuff. That would be mainstream news. You've got one of the businesses, the video game industry, as I mentioned all the time, is the largest entertainment industry in the world. And when you find out that a consulting firm that has atrociously racist hiring practices is using cultural Marxism in the games that they create in order to, spread propaganda, in order to spread political propaganda in video games, and it's being funded by world governments and United States three-letter organizations, that is going to be front page news for Tucker Carlson, for CNN, even though they'll try and find a good way to spin it being CNN, Fox News, Tim Pool, whatever it may be. So yes, please sue, let this go to Discovery. Or Black Girl Gamers can take their out, they can take their L, they can let the people clown on them online, as they absolutely should, because you guys deserve every bit of the clowning you get for inserting yourself in this situation where you had no reason, no place to be. But yeah, take your L or take it to court. Either way, I'm incredibly happy. But those are my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always about Gamergate and whatnot, what's going on, but that's a pretty massive story right now. However, stick around. I have a second story coming out this afternoon about J.K. Rowling and her utter destruction of the agenda going on in Scotland right now. So if you're interested in that, that video drops at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And by all means, check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon. Also become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles that I cover on a day-to-day basis, put videos you want me to react in on my live streams, and of course, discount code VITALIDLE to get you some money off of merch. Get yourself a shirt, a mug. I'd love to see you rep it. And until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.